Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Wehry Weekly History and Entertainment News. As the holidays are in full swing, many different places will be hosting several events. I'll be talking about these, which include places like Berkshire Theater Group and MOCA. Plus, I'll be reviewing the comedy No Hard Feelings and discussing the reopening of the Triplex Cinema. First, it's time for this episode's trivia question. This episode's question is, which famed civil rights leader was born in Great Barrington? Now, for this episode's local headlines. First, we will be visiting MOCA in North Adams for two new art exhibits. The first is Joseph Grigley's in What Way Wham? A native of Western Massachusetts, Grigley was born and raised in East Longmeadow, where at the age of 10, he fell down a hill and became completely deaf. At this point, he began a journey that he describes as, quote, watching the world with the sound turned off, end quote. Paying close attention to language, communication, and human interaction. In the mid-1990s, Grigley first exhibited his ongoing series, Conversations with the Hearing, composed of notes written during conversations with people who do not know sign language. They are conversations from daily encounters with family, friends, and strangers. These notes are central to the new commission, White Noise, which consists of two intersecting oval rooms that surround the viewer with thousands of handwritten conversation papers. The rooms, each roughly 25 feet across, in the museum's triple-height space of the first-floor gallery, showcases 3 decades of conversational exchanges. The phrase white noise is used by audiologists to describe a noise that occupies a wide bandwidth of random frequencies. For his own white noise, Grigley provides a visual equivalent of this experience, immersing viewers in the space between speech and writing with floor-to-ceiling notes. One room in shades of white and the other in a cacophony of color. This work is a great way to understand deafness in artistry. This exhibit is open now until March of 2024. Visit the website shown here for more information. Also currently on display is Daniel Giorando, Love from Vicky Island. Daniel Giorando finds material for his provocative and playful sculptures on the streets of Newburgh, New York, and along the banks of the nearby Hudson River. His eclectic work reflects the mores of his Italian-American heritage and the post-industrial realities of his hometown. where the artist works in his family's now defunct factory. At the steel tables once occupied by seamstresses, Giordano crafts his serial works by hand, both mimicking and subverting processes of mass production. Weaving together industrial artifacts, foodstuffs ranging from prosciutto to Italian nougat, in organic manner, including ticks and bald eagle excrement, his sculptures move between humor, fantasy, the erotic, and the abject. Ultimately, his works function as complex portraits of the artist and his family, as well as a city and a nation struggling to reconcile the past with the present. This exhibit is open until January 2024. Again, visit MoCA's website for more information. We will be staying in North Adams for a New Year's Summit at the Lodge at 915 State Road. According to its website, quote, "Challenge yourself on this hike up one of our favorite summits. We'll climb through forests, take in panoramic views, and crack some crisp beers at the peak. Finish your 2023 with a sense of accomplishment and say cheers to the new year. Please be prepared with appropriate footwear and water. We have backpacks by Topo Designs and hiking poles available to borrow. Just let us know in advance," end quote. This will be going on at a time still to be announced. Visit the website shown here for more information. Next up, we will be visiting the many theaters of the Berkshire Theater Group. First, we will be visiting BTG for their annual Christmas show. Celebrate this timeless holiday tradition with the whole family and revel in the joy and redemptive power of Christmas, as told in the timeless tale of Ebenezer Scrooge, the infamous miser who is shown the error of his ways and reformed by three spirits. Journey back to Victorian England and experience the classic holiday story filled with holiday carols and the wonderment of the season. This year, however, A Christmas Carol will be different. For the first time in several years, it will be taking place at the Unicorn Theater in Stockbridge, not the theater in Pittsfield. This is where the show began, and it will be returning to its roots. In addition, Berkshire Theater Group and the Trustee of Reservations are thrilled to announce a magical collaboration that will enchant audiences and usher in the holiday spirit this winter. Patrons who purchase tickets to the beloved holiday classic A Christmas Carol, which is playing at Berkshire Theater Group's Unicorn Theater, will receive an exclusive opportunity to purchase tickets for the same day to the 5 p.m. entry of the renowned Winter Lights at Naumkeag, which I've talked about many times here on WWHEN. This is a great opportunity to see two of Berkshire County's most iconic tourism destinations. This will be going on from December 7th through December 23rd. Also happening is a hilarious pet show called Mutt's Gone Nuts. Santa Paws Experience Holiday Delight. Experience holiday delight with Mutt's Gone Nuts Santa Paws. A heartwarming and action-packed dog spectacular featuring 8 world-class stunt dogs. From humble shelter beginnings to showbiz stardom, these amazing mutts will unleash havoc and hilarity on stage, leaving the audience howling for more. This family-friendly show is a festive frenzy of fur, fun, and fabulous entertainment, complete with classic holiday music and an abundance of good cheer. Join us for an unforgettable holiday season filled with laughter and joy. This show will be going on December 10th at the Colonial Theater in Pittsfield. The last story is the concert Wizards of Winter. Backed by popular demand this holiday season, the Wizards of Winter bring their musical intensity, staged theatrics, and holiday fun to the Colonial Theater. Join the Wizards of Winter as they embark on a musical journey in search of the true meaning of holidays, performing their rock opera. This will be taking place on December 22nd at the Colonial Theater in Pittsfield. Visit the website shown here for information on all shows. As stated in previous episodes of WWHEN, holiday markets are here. This is a great way to buy gifts for the holiday seasons. Here are some of the ones in Berkshire County. In Pittsfield every Saturday will be Shire City Sanctuary Holiday Shindy, which features works by more than 30 crafters and artisans. This will be taking place from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with preview shopping from 9 to 10 a.m. at 40 Melville Street. Visit holidayshindy.com for more information on this one. Also, on Saturdays and Sundays are the Berkshire Botanical Gardens Holiday Market. At this market, 100 unique, one-of-a-kind designer wreaths, as well as an assortment of holiday blooming amaryllis and paperwhites in decorative and day containers, succulent arrangements, garlands, hanging terrariums, and gift items will be presented by regional artisan viewers. This will take place from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 5 West Stockbridge Road in Stockbridge. Visit the website shown here for more information. We have some great news in Great Barrington. 5 months after closing its doors, and after several struggles and dramas surrounding its ownership, the Triplex Cinema reopened on Friday, November 17th. In an interview she had with the Berkshire Edge website, Triplex Cinema Inc. nonprofit organization Vice President Hannah Wilkins said, quote, "I'm still in a little bit of shock that we reopened in a short period. A few months ago, my heart sank when I drove into Great Barrington because the lights were off in this building. Now they're back on again, and I'm so happy, end quote. For the first night back, the Triplex showed the family movie Trolls Band Together, along with the Alexander Payne film The Holdovers. Both movies had high attendance, as local residents are thrilled to have their movie theater back. In a separate interview with the Berkshire Eds, Triplex Managing Director Ben Elliott said, quote, "The support from the Berkshire community has been overwhelming to us. We've had so many people come and tell us how much this theater has meant to them over the years. I think this support has gone beyond what we were all expecting when this campaign started. It was a lot of work to get to this reopening, and it took every single donation that we got and every single effort from our volunteers to get the Triplex open again," end quote. Now that the Triplex is saved, Berkshire County now has 3 movie theaters open again. Besides the Triplex, there is Images Cinema in Williamstown and the Beacon Cinema in Pittsfield. The former Regal Cinemas in Lanesboro and the Movieplex in North Adams have closed within the past year. Speaking of Great Barrington, it's now time for this episode's history segment. And we'll be continuing our tour of Berkshire County cities and towns with a trip to Great Barrington. It currently has a population of just over 7,000 people, making it small enough for a town, but large enough for some unique personalities and history. There are many similarities between this town and that of Stockbridge. In the early 18th century, the area where Great Barrington is currently located was named Wehry by Mohican Native American tribes. The name Wehry means the place downstream, and eventually regained some popularity in Great Barrington when a famed theater, which has been mentioned quite a few times here on WWHEN, took the name. On April 25th, 1724, Captain John Ashley of Westfield bought land in western Massachusetts. This land not only contained the future town of Great Barrington, but that of Sheffield, Egremont, Alford, and Mount Washington. The village of Great Barrington was first settled by colonists 2 years later, and in 1761, it was officially incorporated as Great Barrington. It is named after the small parish, population 205, of Barrington in Gloucestershire, England. During the Revolutionary War, famed military general Henry Knox passed through Great Barrington while leading his troops to Boston. Knox's wartime heroics led to an agricultural interest in Great Barrington. Great Barrington is the largest town in the Berkshire Hills Regional School District. It includes Stockbridge, West Stockbridge, Housatonic, Glendale, and Interlaken. However, Great Barrington is the location and hub for all 3 of the schools in the region. The elementary school is named Moneybrook Elementary School, and was established in 1960. The middle school is Dubois Regional Middle School. Until 2020, it was known as Monument Valley Regional Middle School, but a heated discussion in the town led to change. Now it is named after one of Great Barrington's most famous natives, who I'll be talking about later. The high school is Monument Mountain Regional High School. It opened in 1968, when the former Searles High School in Great Barrington and Williams High School in Stockbridge merged. Great Barrington also has a college called Bard College at Simon's Rock, which is for rising juniors and seniors still in high school. Great Barrington also provides the answer to this episode's trivia question. As a reminder, this episode's question was, which famed civil rights leader was born in Great Barrington? The answer is W.E.B. Du Bois. W.E.B. Du Bois was an African-American academic and civil rights activist. He was born in 1868 near the present Route 23 and attended the Congregational Church of Great Barrington. Right before attending college, church members donated the funds that Du Bois needed to attend Fisk University. He eventually co-founded the NAACP in 1909. Today, the W.E.B. Du Bois Boyhood Home Site is located at 612 South Egremont Road, and visitors can learn about his childhood and the accomplishments that he achieved. Before getting into this episode's movie portion of WWHEN, I have some great news in Hollywood. The actors' strike has ended. After months of debate and negotiations, the strike ended in November. Now, productions are set to resume, and actors are now free to promote their films. On the next episode of WWHEN, I'll be discussing how the combined writers and actors strikes had an impact on the 2023 box office, and it was not pretty. It's now time for this episode's movie portion of WWHEN. This episode, we are going to be discussing the comedy No Hard Feelings. Maddie Barker is a slacker with a habit of ignoring her past lovers. When she is in danger of losing her mother's house due to higher property taxes, she finds an ad listing by a rich couple named Allison and Laird Becker to date, i.e. sleep with, their awkward son Perry before he goes off to college, in exchange for a Buick Regal that Maddie can use for her job as an Uber driver. While Maddie goes in with selfish intentions, she begins to form a genuine friendship with Percy. So what did I think of this movie? This is a funny comedy. One that makes me smile and is quite enjoyable. It is rated R, so there are some scenes that are a little risque. If you've noticed on WWHEN, a lot of the movies I've discussed this year have been big budgeted, usually action or sci-fi films. Hollywood seems to have forgotten about comedies that go and play in movie theaters. So it's nice that No Hard Feelings wasn't ignored. One of the biggest reasons No Hard Feelings is successful is its lead actress, Jennifer Lawrence. She is one of my favorite actresses, and proves why here with excellent comedic timing, but also nails the more serious aspects of the role. The one issue I have with No Hard Feelings is its attitude towards people who still live at home with their parents. This is an issue prevalent in Hollywood as a whole. It treats people who live with their parents like they are in the wrong, or that it's something to laugh about. I believe there is nothing wrong with or funny about still living with your parents, especially after the recession and pandemic caused some people to move back in with their parents. Despite this, No Hard Feelings is a funny film. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, I give No Hard Feelings an 8.5. That ends this episode of Wehry Weekly History and Entertainment News. If you would like to watch this or any other WWHEN episode again, you can visit Pittsfield TV's and CTSB TV's websites, shown here, or visit NBCTC's Facebook page. Also, if you would like to see the episodes in HD quality, make sure to check out my YouTube page at RT Wehry. Thank you.